touch with some of our friends who know about wildlife rescue, all right? So you just hold tight, maybe give him a bowl of water, okay? But carefully now. Carefully. Okay, bye. And then she was gone. Everyone seems to have these little pop clock phones. Anyway. So, they gave the lion a little bit of water. Very carefully like this, we poked it with a stick in a bowl. So the lion wouldn't bite them. And the lion went... And he looked a little bit happier then he'd had some water. But his foot was still really stuck. And he looked really hungry. And Alexander looked at Christopher and Christopher looked at Alexander and they went, I think we need to give him some of our sausages. So they gently threw a couple of sausages towards the lion and the lion went, nom, 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 nom. And then he looked a bit happier, but his paw was still clearly very painful. Well, Hattie rang them back. Beep, 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 boo. Alexander Christopher went, hey, Hattie, what's up? Can you got anyone who can help us? And she said, yep. Me and Andy are flying out now. We'll be there in 2 hours because we've got a super fast plane and we're not very far away, actually. We were on holiday nearby. And so out they came to the jungle. Hattie and Andy. Now, Andy, as we know, is a bit of a troublemaker sometimes, but he means well. So they came out to the jungle and oh my goodness. That poor lion, we've got to save him. And Andy says, now this is where it gets a bit silly, possibly. Andy said, what if we use my clock? We go back in time to when the lion, just before the lion was trapped. And then we can get rid of the trap and the lion will never get trapped anyway. And then he'll be fine. And it'll be just like we've rescued him. But we just go back in time a little bit. And Auntie Lisa said, well, that sounds perfectly safe and sensible to me. Let's do that. So, that is what they decided to do. Andy set the clock to the right bit, maybe just a couple of days before. And they all waited for it to go dong, dong, dong. And they flew through the clock into, oh no, dinosaur times. This is a nightmare. Auntie Lisa was very cross with Andy. She said, Andy, you've done it again. Now we're stuck in dinosaur times. We've got to wait for this clock to ding again so we can get back again. And Andy went, oh, I don't know what happened. I put in 2 days. Oh, I put in 2 million years by mistake. Wait, 200 million years by mistake. Sorry, Auntie Lisa. And Auntie Lisa went, fine. Let's have a look around then. So, they went on an explore of dinosaur times. And what should they find? But a Stegosaurus. Also, coincidentally, with a bit of a problem. And the big bit of a problem was that he was stuck in the mud. And what we suddenly realised when Alexander, Christopher, Auntie Lisa, Drill, Andy and Hattie looked up above the Stegosaurus, they realised they were stuck because a large rock had landed on his foot when he was having a little mud bath. And the large rock had come out of the top of a volcano that was clearly about to erupt. And they went, oh no! Oh no! We need to rescue the Stegosaurus. It's too horrible. We can't watch. But we could also probably need to run away because that looks like a seriously mad volcano is going to burst. And all the volcano lava is going to... And we'll get sizzled up like sausages the size of people. So, Andy got his lasso. I think he has a lasso. He should do if he doesn't. And he said, we feel really quick, we can do both, okay? So he went, and he put the lasso around the top of the rock that was on top of the Stegosaurus's foot. And he said, right, everybody, you've got to heave all in one go. So they all held on to the end of the rope that is basically a lasso. And they went, 1, 2, 3, hee! And it didn't shift. And then they said, one more time, 1, 2, 3, hee! And it still didn't shift. You just got to give it one more go, you guys. Ready, steady, heave! And just like that, the rock went pew! And the Stegosaurus's foot was released, and he gave a little look back to them and a little nod as if to say thank you. And then he legged it in the opposite direction away from the volcano. And Andy said, you know what, you guys, I think we should do the same. And so they legged it towards the clock, just as the clock went dong, dong, and they all leapt through. And we're back to where they'd begun in normal times. Not 2 days back. The lion was still there, like. And he said, we're going to have to just do this the normal way. And he said, I'm going to call up. Why didn't we think of this before? We'll call up Owen. He has the sleepy darts. So they called up Owen, who arrived surprisingly quickly in a helicopter. And he landed in the little airstrip where they'd landed their plane. He landed there and he ran out in his cool dude way that he does. And he went, I hear you have a problem. And everyone went, yeah, we do, Owen. We need you to help us with this lion, but we can't get too close. He's going to eat us if we get too close. He's very upset. And I went, no problem. I'll get him with my sleepy darts. We'll pop him in the helicopter. We'll take him back. And we can give him all the medicine he needs down at Jurassic World. And I went, okay, let's do that. So he went, pew! Small dose, by the way, of sleepy dart. Pew! And the lion went, ooh. And then they all carried the sleepy lion. Well, they cut the wire that the sleepy lion's paw was trapped in and put a bandage around it. And they gave a little injection of nice pain relief and some antibiotics as well, so it didn't get infected, and a good clean up with antiseptic. And then they put the lion in the back of the helicopter, and Alexander and Christopher's job was to take care of the lion while they flew all the way back to Jurassic World. And so that is what they did. They gave the lion lots of strokes while he was sleeping, and the lion was like, and they made it back to Jurassic World, where Owen had set up a crack team of people, veterinarians, with the best vets in the world, and they helped rescue the lion. And before they knew it, a couple of days later, the lion was back to walking happily around on his paws, and they gave the lion extra sausages. And he was a really, really super happy lion, and he didn't eat any of them. And then in a week or so's time, they decided to release the lion back into the wild. So they all gathered together again and went on a helicopter with Owen all the way back to the jungle, where they checked there weren't any more traps. And the lion was released, and he ran off into the jungle with just a little look back and a nod, as if to say, thank you guys. And then they all had a lovely campfire in the jungle and ate sausages and marshmallows and drank lovely cups of tea and congratulated each other on a job well done. And that is the end of the story. Love you. Bye-bye.